My name is Mady Fink, and I'm currently the recording secretary of Student Senate. I think I understand the reasoning behind wanting to do this bill. However, there have been several other states that have tried doing this bill, and most of the time it's really not productive and ends up hurting people and costing way more money than it is productive. I think if this bill is passed, it'll impact a lot of the coast students, as I'm sure many of them are impacted by food stamps and welfare recipients. So if they are not receiving them anymore, or if they have to lengthen the process of receiving these things, they may not be able to come to CO or stay at CO. I do not think that this bill should be passed.
It was kind of an extensive program at first because we just had to go through so many things to make sure we're qualified for it and things like that. It's nice just to be able to know that regardless of how much money you have or what you have to pay for, bills and tuition and stuff like that, you know that at some point you can always eat. So at some point that I can go to Walmart or the gas station or anything like that and just pick up something and make sure that I can eat. And also it helps a lot as far as healthy options, because usually healthy options are the more expensive ones. So that also helps too, to where I'm not eating a bunch of junk all the time. The proposed bill, I feel, would be very beneficial as well, because it just allows for people not to have the advantage to take advantage of the resource. Because a lot of people, I'm sure, if they would, they would be on all types of drugs and just be abusing the resource instead of actually using it for their families or themselves if they actually need it and things like that. So I feel it's a good idea to make sure people are held accountable for their actions. If passed, I feel the people who benefit from the programs, that number might decrease. However, the people who are not, currently on drugs and have passed and qualified and everything, I feel they would be more responsible as parents, as, being more responsible for themselves. I do think it should be passed.